welcome to Belgrade.
Thank you.
Special city for you.
Very special.
Special opponent for you tomorrow. Expectations?
I mean, obviously, expectations are to win. You know, it's always funny when you walk out. Some of the fans give you applause, and then when the game starts, they're just cursing at you, booing you. You can't show any emotion, but
forget about everything.
That's how it should be. You know, it's always fun playing here, so I'm excited.
Yeah, the special, special game, the special crowd. You spent 1 year here, wonderful year. So, what's your memories from that year?
It was a lot. You know, we had coaching changes. We had a lot of different player changes with the team. High expectations to kind of be competitive in EuroLeague and then also win ABA League. It was my first time trying to really be like the leader of a team, so I really wanted to prove a lot. I had high expectations for myself. It was a fun year, though. Only thing I wish is that the fans could have been there every game.
Yeah.
But, I mean, you still feel it just walking around the city, people coming up to you, showing love. But it was fun. I played some great basketball that year. I think I can look back and be happy about that. Wish I could have won some more games. But all around it was, I mean, amazing, especially the way we won, I believe.
Okay, you said that coach is changing this year. Also this year, our first guest in this season of our show was Sasha Obradović.
Okay.
And now it's a legend of European basketball as a player. Give me some comparison about those two guys.
Man, well, you know, me and Sasha go way back. I always say, like, tough love with him. You know, from day one, he was very tough on me about off-the-court stuff, on-the-court stuff, just kind of refocusing how I thought about basketball, how I approach basketball. And I have to thank him a lot for where my career is going and where it's going, hopefully. Spanoulis, I'm still getting to know him, but one, he's a legendary player, like you said,
yeah.
But just being able to play for a guy like that, a winner, is pretty cool. They both get after it. They're both going to tell you, they're going to be honest with you. They're going to be tough on the team. They're going to be tough on you. But I think the biggest thing is they both just want to do what's best to win. They're big winners. They want to both win at any cost.
Any cost,
At any cost, and you have to love that. Playing for coaches like that is pretty cool.
Let's get back a little bit on your career. You start, G League after you come to Europe. I'm going to tell you one thing that we have, you and me, one sense of common. You play in Hapoel Eilat, and last year I was a GM in Hapoel Eilat.
No way.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we share some friends, for sure. You know Moti, you know
yes,
Alex.
all of them.
So all of
guys.
them great people. Tell me a little bit about, beginnings in the Europe.
Okay.
And after that, okay, some people maybe don't know, but you were the NBA championship that year with the Toronto Raptors, 18-19.
Yeah.
So tell me a little bit about,
I mean, I had, like you said, I did 1 year in the G League, and at the time I was like, I'm a big G League advocate. I think if guys have an opportunity to play there, especially for guys like me out of a small school, take it. But I heard a lot of good things about Israel, and I heard the style of play, how easy it is for Americans to go there and play.
Excellent.
So I went for it, and it was a great season. I got introduced to European basketball, I guess, fairly smoothly. I knew I had to adapt a few things, had to lose some weight back then too to be able to play the way I wanted to play, but it was a good transition for me. I think I was blessed to have every step of my career kind of, and have coaches that believed in me, but have it to be able to work out to where I am now. So going there, and then like you said, the two-way thing in Toronto was crazy. I mean, I tell people, like, right place, right time.
Yeah.
Thank you, Kawhi. Thank you, Lowry, Van Fleet, Danny Green, all those guys. But I played some good basketball that year too. I was like close for winning MVP in the G League. My teammate won, Chris Boucher. And I learned a lot. It was around a lot of great basketball minds and things like that. So I try to be a sponge everywhere I go and then translate it to wherever I'm going next.
Let's do, just to tell everybody who's watching us that in Eilat, they have many players who's playing the EuroLeague right now. George Nebo,
yes,
Elijah Bryant,
yep,
yourself.
Yeah.
So generally Israel is it's a good start for many players who's.
It seems like it. I mean, even
Zach
Ledee, not specifically at Eli, but I think Jordan Blossom made my team. He played in Israel, so it is. I mean, it's you know, you still got to play the right way and be willing to adapt. But it seems like it's a good stepping stone to get where you want to go.
One question that we in Europe we are struggling a little bit about the young players, young kids who wants to go to the United States. You know, the NIL.
Yeah.
You know, right now it's everybody. You start in the college. You went to the small college. What is your advice to?
I mean, it's hard. It's hard for me to say because the guys growing up in Europe, you know, it's different than how probably I'm growing up. You know, you have club teams that have youth organizations and stuff like that here that you can kind of grow up and play under. But it's tough. I think it's a good experience. I'm a big guy on experiences, and something different is always good in my mind. Like if you can kind of be put in an uncomfortable situation, it could help you flourish in the long run. So I'm a big fan of college basketball. I think it's not just Division I. There's Division II. There's NAIA.
You play there, you know?
So, like, there's a lot of different avenues for guys, which I didn't know coming out of high school. I learned that later on, but there's a lot of avenues for guys to play and can get pretty good exposure in the States that can help them for their professional, you know, hopes. So I think it's a good thing. I think the NIL is going to hurt as far as European basketball goes because guys are going to start going for the money. But we'll see how long that lasts. It's kind of crazy right now, but I do like the fact that kids can get paid because you never know how many people are going to go pro. You know, they got to make the money while they can. But it makes it harder for coaches and things like that to try to control it.
No, after that, in the roster of many teams in EuroLeague, there is a U.S. players, most of the domestic players. That's in Europe, we are struggling with that kind of player. Everybody wants to have idols in the home and everybody else. But you know, let's say we don't know how long it's going to be like good like that. You know,
you don't know. I mean, that's the only thing. It's just we'll see how long it's going to last. But I just to each his own. Each journey is going to be different. But you know, if you're getting offered a good amount of money to go to States and play basketball and hopefully the development is getting better. You know, I do pick on the States as far as like the way we're training our kids in the AAU system, and there's a lot of work that we can do to try to maybe play basketball in a different way. But there's no right or wrong way to me.
G League, Israel, EuroLeague, so NBA too. Which, comparing to the NBA, difference between the NBA and the EuroLeague, what level is like? NBA is here, EuroLeague is here, or what is your opinion? Because you know the both leagues.
It's tough to say because I only got, honestly, I didn't play too many NBA, like 15 maybe NBA games or so. Like
you've been there,
okay. But I've been. The NBA playoffs is a different level. I will say, like it's like the NBA regular season is so relaxed.
You confirm that, like
I confirm. Like this is what my opinion. Like it's so relaxed, it's so chill. I mean, and then you get to the playoffs and you just see like the intensity is just like ramped up. And then I compare that with how EuroLeague is just about every game. I mean, in EuroLeague, it's like you have to, every possession kind of matters. Yeah. And they have that same vibe in NBA playoffs. NBA regular season, you know, you might have some guys from the G League come up. You might, because there's so many games, 82 games. But as far as like I always say, the best players for sure are in the NBA. I will stand by that. I really believe this.
Me too, yeah.
But the way we play basketball in the EuroLeague, I'm a fan of. I think if you can bring that NBA playoff intensity into the regular season, maybe it'll be better. Because you're hearing a lot about like, okay, the ratings are down and people not watching. The NBA is still the NBA. But it was pretty cool to see. Like I saw the Warriors, you know, all these guys, all these Giannis.
It's amazing, you know.
It was amazing to see, and the level is just people don't understand how great it is.
Another level.
It is. It is.
Your favorite player from Serbia, EuroLeague, or you know? Oh, don't tell me Bogdanovic, Jokic, or Jovic who's playing in NBA. EuroLeague players.
You're gonna be surprised by this one. My favorite player from Serbia, you know, it's got to be one of my teammates that I played with in Valencia, Vanja.
Vanja Marinković.
That's my guy.
Yeah, that's...
I was a big advocate for him when we were in Valencia. You know, he was like still trying to find his way. He's young.
It's the first year out of Serbia.
He was, but I mean, dead-eye shooter. He had good height. He has like all the attributes, and I was like, he's gonna be really, really good. So I'm happy that he's playing at a high level. That's my guy.
Yeah, I like him too. How's life in Monaco?
I mean, I can't complain about life in Monaco, man. I mean, you wake up, it's like a bubble of non-reality, basically. It's amazing. I mean, I have no complaints. The people there, you know, it's just really expensive. Besides that, it's amazing. It's amazing. A lot of events, a lot of things to do.
There is some distractions.
What'd you say?
Distractions? Yeah.
Nah, not like here in Belgrade. You know, it's not like a super nightlife place or a lot of great restaurants, a lot of events in the spring, but it's pretty chill most of the year, honestly.
Džordan, thank you for your time. I wish you good luck for the rest of the season, and
thank you.
See you soon.
Appreciate it, boss. Thank you, man. Thank you.